Mardle, you can see he's giving himself a really good talking to, Mardle.
Well, I mentioned before he feeds off the crowd, but you can only get that feeling when you start hitting the 180s and winning legs, because the crowd jumps and gets you going. But it's not happening yet.
No, flash, flamboyant, fantastic on his day, but he's still failed, hasn't he, to win one of the really big ones, the TV majors, and everyone's waiting for the day. Everyone keeps saying the day will arrive. Well, it hasn't yet.
Well, he's been in positions. A lot of people say that sometimes he worries too much about the walk-on and jumping up and down, but I can assure you, when he's on that hockey, he's trying his hardest.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I don't buy into the fact that the walk-on and the Mr. Entertainer affects his game in one iota. He loves the spotlight, he loves the limelight. As you say, when he gets up there on that stage, it's serious business, and you know, anyone who says differently doesn't know what they're talking about.
Absolutely. Well, needs to make a bit of a charge. 2-0 down, don't want to go too far behind Walsh. As we said, a man in form. A very big scorer. And that puts him on 96, a 2-dart finish, so Mardle a bit of work to do. Well, that's a good start. Well, he'll go for 25 with the last dart to leave 36. Well, he's hit the 6. He's left himself with 2 darts, so Walsh needs to hit a treble to leave the double.
Lovely first dart from Mark Walsh. And double 18 makes it 3-0, and he has made the perfect start. You know, we talked about Mardle's walk-on and getting his darts head on once he gets on the stage, and this is much better from Wayne Mardle. I think the one thing that might just affect him is being the last match on. You know, Mardle builds himself up, doesn't he, in the practice room, and I think that wouldn't have helped Mardle in this situation in a big tournament, being the last game of the day.
Well, I don't disagree with you, Stuart. Well, the biggest thing is when you're last on is when the games are behind, and I don't think we're that far behind. Wayne was very relaxed in the room before, having a laugh and joke with everybody, but when you are last on, you're watching everybody else, you just want to get up there and do your thing. Walsh looking cool, looking good, scoring well.
What's the latest you've ever finished a match?
Well, the year I got to the final of the Grand Prix when I lost to Colin Lloyd. I played Jamie Harvey in the first round, and we finished at 10-1. So I had my Rice Krispies and went to bed.
Much better from Mardle in this leg. Can't afford to go 2 breaks of throwdown, not the way that Walsh is playing. Treble 19 will leave the ball. Well, unlucky. Mardle needed something like that just to spark him into life in this game. And this would really hurt if Walsh, averaging nearly 103, can take out 121. He may have the bull route as well. He has 1 dart at the bull.
75.
Well, missed that by a long way. Double 15, not the easiest double on the board. He's having to move round. It's a bad lie. Well, he's on walkabout. He's had a dance on the way in. He's having a walkabout now. Big dart from Mardle. And he's missed it.
Never looked confident, did he? Never looked confident going for the double 15. This is to strike a huge blow. Doesn't miss this very often. It's a lovely marker for Walsh to make it 4-0. And that's exactly what he does. And Wayne Mardle has a few problems here.
Well, that will hurt Mardle, as Sid says, in the solar plexus. Had 3 darts at double 15. Not a conventional double, but because he missed the ball and hit the 20. Some people might have got 10 double 10, but he went straight for it, but the first dart covered, and he couldn't quite get round.
44.
And looking longer term, you know, for Wayne Mardle, trying to clinch a place in the Premier League, every match you win in a big TV event like this, that counts towards the order of merit. So, you know, apart from desperately wanting to win this and get through to the quarter-finals, because a lot of the players around him, the likes of Lloyd and Jenkins and Part and Hamilton, who were all going for that probably one available automatic spot, have lost. So that there is a bit of extra edge for Wayne Mardle. He's looking angry, isn't he?
He certainly is. Just needs to peg that one leg on the board. Doesn't want to be going 5-0 down on the first break. But he's in a good position in this leg.
44.
Doesn't want to make a mess. Just a nice steady 3 or 6 darts here. Put him in a good position to take the leg.
85.
Well, pull the last one, but he's still quite a bit in front. Unless Walsh can hit the lipstick. Well, he's underneath, so he's going to have to come down. Doesn't often come down for the 19s. He's going back up for the 18s, I think, here.
57.
Bad lie on both the trebles.
$65.
Well, Walsh touched lucky to win his first match, 4-2 down against Osborne, but then produced 4 brilliant legs on the spin to book his place in this second round. At the moment, it looks like Walsh is on his way to a quarter-final showdown with Taylor, unless Mardle could produce something special.
Needs a treble. He's missed it, so he'll go for treble 16 to leave double top, which he's done. Well, a big shot for Walsh. We've already seen a 160. Mark Walsh. Well, he's not it this time. So a chance for Mardle. Needs to concentrate, get this leg under his belt, then he can go to the break with at least something to chew on. And he does. He pegs it. It's his first leg on the board. He goes down 4-1 at the break to Mark Walsh.
Let's have a look at the stats so far. 4-1, Mark Walsh leads Wayne Mardle. Came out of the traps very fast, did Walsh. Your man in form. Wayne Mardle, after the big entrance, struggled to stay with him. The average is actually almost identical, but Mark just ahead on checkout success, giving himself more chances. 7 chances to get it done, and 4 times so far. He has 2 maximums too. Watching on the balcony with me, Chris Mason. He is entertaining, Wayne. Certainly gets everybody up and at him, but then has to get that focus on the board, and Walsh is in form.
Yeah, Mark's been really, really consistent all year. Got himself back in the top 32 in the world. Looks particularly dangerous. Not a guy you want to draw early in a ranking event, that's for sure, and show him why.
Yeah. There was a situation, I think, for 4-0 where Wayne Mardle had 3 darts to get himself to 3-1 and back in contention. Couldn't finish it, looked a bit loose and paid for it.
Yeah, he's under pressure here. That's the trouble. It's not, you know, it's not the most simple double in the world, and the first dart blocked the bed a little bit. And he'll be